Hello, Turtle Club. How's it going, guys? It is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's once more time for Mag vs. Wild. This is our ARK Survival Evolved time slot. Wow, that was a little blurry for a second. Wow. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't everybody's view, and it was, yeah, okay. Well, we are on the Ragnarok server, and we have been building up and grinding metal and melting down metal and grinding metal and it's been kind of going back and forth like that for a while. We're building the daycare center is what we're working on, and we did a little bit of taming. We got a couple of dinos that we're happy with, and we're now to the point to where we need to build some air conditioning units for this actual taming area, and that's how much metal each? 880. Hey, McAdoo, how's it going? Of course, if you guys are watching this, McAdoo is one of the community members who is able to play on this server with us. Sometimes she's on here during streams, sometimes she's just chilling and watching. Um, let's see here, let's put these away. Let's see here, we're doing pretty good on that. Alright. Don't know what to do with that quite yet. I'm doing pretty good, McAdoo. Thank you for asking. We did tame a couple of cool dinos off camera before we got into streaming. We went to go, you know how it is, shiny squirrel syndrome. Digrat and I went down to the southwestern. If you look about 80, 20, 80 lat, 20 longitude, that little island right there in the lower left-hand corner is actually home to a lot of desert animals. It's actually been called Little Australia by some of the people. If you look, it kind of looks like it's shaped like the country, a smidge. And you can find jerboas out there. You can find procoptodons down there. The scariest thing that you can find out there is a few raptors and the occasional squirrel kitty. Now, I know Digrat has been releasing some of these animals that we've tamed. Yeah, so I'm kind of floating around looking for a few. She's not downloaded the. She's telling me she's not downloaded the big ones yet. So, but yeah, she's about to get ready to do that. Alrighty. But so we'll kind of take a look at those after the fact. So we are about to get on Mojo here. Get him some berries. You have some wood on you, Mojo. I don't know what you've done to get wood. But alright. Oh yeah, here's the Duchess. This is so there's actually an auction house mod that we have, which many of you guys are probably familiar with if you've seen this in the past. And this is the Duchess, and she is a Sarco. We've not tamed one on this server yet. Giggity Bite, one of the other community members who plays on this. Bought her out of the auction house. I don't know what the cost was for her, but her torpor stat's kind of high, and her stamina stat's pretty good. Her oxygen doesn't exist because it's a Sarco. 100% imprinting, which is really awesome if we were Starbuck. Imprinting, if you get the 100% imprint, that means you get like 20% or 30% DPS bonus. Dig right on with you tonight? Yeah, she's on right now. She's about to head to bed though. She's been up and she unfortunately has her foot in a boot, so she's not allowed to get around and move around and exercise and a few other things. And here we are with the Brocopticon Brigade. We're gonna pick them up. There's Sir Mix-a-Lot. And there's another Procoptodon. And there's the other one. We're gonna bring them all the way over to where we're gonna be building this. Oh, well, I just, yeah, I figured, hey, Xylan, it's been going pretty good, man. But yeah, I figured I'd just grab them and so we can put them where they need to go. Squirrel Kitty can absolutely just chill around here because these things are vicious. I don't know if they're vicious enough to handle all of the things. and Flutterscotch will have her fly around following us. Well, we'll go show you the other one. Oh, McAdoo says hi, Digrat. She's sorry to hear about your foot. Yeah, I forget the complete diagnosis, but it wasn't really friendly. But yeah, she'll be booted for a while.
Do you happen to have Chris's saddle?
No, I don't have Chris's saddle on me. Did you leave Chris's saddle behind?
I don't know. I thought I had it.
Okay.
Let me check my thing here.
See if you uploaded it, because it is 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I could swear I uploaded it, and yet
You're not finding it. Well, Xylent, no, you are not able to. Well, so Xbox does Mixer for video uploads and for streaming. They do not have an interface for YouTube. If you wanted to actually stream on YouTube with your Xbox, you would need what's called an Elgato or similar streaming device. And you see this little box here. That is the Elgato, and that connects to all my consoles. I've got an HDMI switch that allows me to grab all those, and that allows you to do that. Now, if you were to wait, did I lose the bug? I lost the bug, maybe. I might have lost Flutterscotch. Where did Flutterscotch go? I got to talking, and I think I lost Flutterscotch.
how did you lose her?
I don't know, Digrat. I'm trying to find her right now. Lymantria, Flutterscotch. There she is. Okay. I told her to stop following, and she decided she wanted to park by the dodos. There's lots of protection by these dodos. So let's go and get Flutterscotch. Boy, howdy, this place is full. We'll upload her here so we can download her. All right. But yeah, man, you'd want to have one of those so you could either record it on your computer with a program like OBS, or so you could just stream with a computer. Now, you of course would need a computer that's capable of doing some sort of on-the-fly encoding. It's recommended, if you're going to be doing that you have at least an i5, at least an i5 processor or higher. And actually, if you're going to be streaming with a console through a PC, very rarely do I say these kind of things, but you actually would be better off. Change you to passive. You shouldn't be on neutral up here. You would actually be better off using a Ryzen, because the multi-cores would actually be better for the actual video encoding. Let's repark this guy. Come on, back you up. Back you up. Alright. New thing. Let's back you up without being caught on the Morelltops. There we are. Well, Digrat, if it's not with you, it either bugged out, didn't upload right, or it just didn't get uploaded. Alright, here's Marty. Marty's looking pretty good. So this is kind of our dino storage over in the barn, guys, the way it's looking so far. And at the moment, this is where the Procoptodons are going to go. Now, something I did not know about Procoptodons is they are amazing. And I mean every bit of the word amazing when it comes to doing breeding on any kind of server. So, and this is something we got out of the auction house because this coloring was just amazing to read. I was like, red and pink, and it's a Valentine's Procoptodon. It's the reason why it's got this coloration. But it's really, it's crazy looking. But Procoptodons are kind of interesting because you can actually go into the pouch of the Bracoptodon. And you see where we got that little nursing buff. If you see, look in the bottom right hand corner. So Bracoptodon milk nourishes a growing body, and it says that we're nursing. What that actually means for stats is the rate that our food drops while we're in the Bracoptodon pouch is actually half of what it normally would be. Now, for us, that's not too big of a thing, right? I mean, we get food. We like to keep our food about half in case we get into combat so we can quickly heal ourselves up. Now, if you are a baby dinosaur, though, it's a huge deal because you can actually put a baby in the Bracoptodon pouch and it's going to take half of the food that it normally would to mature. And it's going to be that less likely. Super chat, yes, a super chat is a donation of money, Zylan. If you use the super chat in YouTube, it requires a certain amount of money to make the super chat. Depending upon how much money you put in there, your chat stays there longer. And we have people that do that all the time. The last person that super chatted actually was Hu and Kiyoma. He did a $2 super chat right before we ended our Zelda stream. Zombie Billy super chats quite frequently as well, and Shadow occasionally does. Super chats are cool, as well as the sponsorships, or the memberships, I guess. That's the new YouTube terminology that they're using, is memberships. Let's see here. Oh, this guy needs to go onto passive, and you can go up here a little bit, because you blocked the door on me last time. Does it take money from your bank account? Whatever you have tied to your Google is where it would take money from. So if you got a bank account set up to it, it would take money from there. Wait, we want passive, not neutral. If you've got it attached to a credit card, it would take it from there. It just depends. If you've got a prepaid card, I've seen people use prepaid cards. I myself have used one in the past. So if you got money in the prepaid account, it takes it out of that. Otherwise not. Oh, I had you follow me this whole entire time. I forgot to tell you not to follow. But yeah, it basically deposits that into my YouTube advertising account. And that money is available every time it gets over $100. And like the donation link operates very similarly, but since it's a direct PayPal transfer, that money hits me almost immediately. So there's people that are always like, well, I did a super chat, have you got it? And I'm like, well, I can't really say for certain. The one thing I would like to point out also about super chats, guys, is if you're using super chats or doing sponsorships, always make sure it's something that you're able to give. We appreciate it when you give it to us, but especially with the YouTube stuff, you cannot do a chargeback. YouTube does not permit it. They have so many different terms of service and layers of obfuscation in it that you just can't get it back. I've had some members that have, said, I got to drop my sponsorship, and I'm like, okay, and they're like, I need to reverse it, and I'm like, I understand you got a situation, but there's nothing you can do about that, because it's not in my control, it's YouTube's control, and they're pretty stickler about that from what I found out. Alright, so let's go here. Narco berries. Ethel's got 232. The large plot's got a lot. So awesome. Let's go ahead and make these. I've been grinding narcotics to try to level up. Because once we hit level 80, guys, we can make the super forge. Looking forward to that. Okay, so we got the Bracoptodons down. I don't think there's anything over here still. Oh, Flutterscotch. We need to go put her up still. This is not where the elevator button is. Alright, and it looks like Digrat has logged off. Good night, Digrat. Okay. Ethel, are you still... Alright, you are activated right now. But you are just about thirsty, I bet. Where is she at? Where is she at? Yeah, she has no active energy. Let's take all of her seeds. Let's go ahead and pop this Lymantry out of here. Oh, it happens, Digrat. Don't worry about it. I've.
I made her another one.
Oh, okay, cool. Bro, I heard spiders on the wall. It gave you the chills. Wow. Yeah, spiders. I know we have a lot of people in the Turtle Club that have some sort of form of arachnophobia, so we usually try to put a spider alert in any kind of game, because it does creep people out. Oh, here's something else, guys. This is my griffin named Meg. If you are a fan of Family Guy, you might get the joke. Perhaps not, though. It's all good. Alright, and Meg does not fly well. She needs like a whole lot of stamina as far as I can tell. Alright. So I think we got her going. We need to put the seeds away. And we will be... And this is just going to be a chilled, kind of laid back. It looked like a wolf spider. Ooh, you know, wolf spiders aren't that bad. You know, I grew up in Oklahoma. We had black widows and brown recluses, and in scorpions, Dickrat was not a fan of Oklahoma. Like the first year we were married, she saw a scorpion for probably the first time in her life, and it was not huge, you know, about the size of my thumb, give or take. But where she saw it was more important than the fact where she got it. Absolutely, wolf spiders can't hurt you. The worst they can do is they can actually attract some other bugs that prey on the same kind of types of bugs that they prey on. That's the worst thing that a wolf spider can do. But so we have, my thumb's not, ginormous or anything. Scissors for scale. But I guess that doesn't really show anything either. Here we go. The ultimate scale, a ruler. So about 1.5 inches or so. But the scorpion crawled into the light fixture at our house. Love the zip line, makes it easy to travel. I need to get a zip line motor. We might do that sometime on this stream, I don't know. Alright. So I know Digrat said she made another saddle for the Rex. She parked. So yeah, we're down a little bit more metal. Okay, that's not a bad thing. All right, and where is our barrel here? We're gonna put the empty mugs in. Grab the. Good night, Digrat. Love you. All right. I wish I could tell you guys this is going to be the most exciting stream ever, but we have a lot of stuff that we have to gather material-wise. Alright. We need lots of metal, and I'll show you guys in a little bit where we're at. What I really need... Oh, she's already filled up all of her stuff again. Yucky. Alright, so we just seeds, and then transfer all the seeds off, and then give her the beer. This woman is powered by alcohol, guys. That's the way this particular model works. This guy is powered by Kaylee soup, and he doesn't get turned on often because of that. Fortunately, the fertilizer seems to keep pretty good so far at the moment. It's one reason why we have this encased in the glass, because it uses less fertilizer. The beehives look pretty good. Now, these are the S+ beehives. They actually provide a water source. So if you'll notice, these are not irrigated, but they have water. I don't know what wonderful thing these guys that made this did to make these beehives be like that, but I'm all for that. Because we're going to need all the honey in the world for this thing over here, which is Daycare Center 2.0. If you guys remember my actual solo adventure, we have a very similar, dimensions are exact actually, It's just that these roofs have been they've been lowered a little bit actually. They're not as tall as they were beforehand. We're going to put the AC units up there, and this way Rex can come in and their baby eggs can actually be hatched. We're going to put a generator here, a refrigerator here. There's going to be a S Plus nanny in here, and I think that's about it. Greenhouse, but it's kind of expensive. They do take a bit, Xylan, and depending upon the map you're playing on, getting the crystal is very difficult. Very difficult. I mean, this is probably a good couple hundred hours of work from our small tribe. I mean, we have 5 people: me, Digrat, McAdoo, Giggity, also known as Popsis, and Alienated One. And he is currently MIA because his computer decided to not be friendly. You know, those things happen. So this is an actual real beehive, not the domesticated kind. Digrat and I talked about it, and we're not really keen on letting the bee die. It's not its fault that we got a better item. So I check its flowers by using the pool. It's got 141 left, so we're good. Alrighty then. I forgot to put the seeds away. I need to go do that. We're gearing up, guys. We're gearing up. We're gonna go get some metal. We're gonna get some other stuff. I'm probably going to make a beehive because the beehive is a pretty good way for us to get some metal. Oh, thanks, Alan. It's taken a very long time for us to get everything built together. I really do like the treehouse design. It looks nice. It is mostly functional, which is kind of important for me. I like the fact it's got this little... we built this. This was not part of the original design that Aaron Longstaff did, but we kind of built this this throne here, right? This little thing here. We got Daenerys and Jon Snow and the 2 unicorns, and they defend themselves pretty good, actually. There's a level 70 something ARK that got over here, and even though these guys are tethered, they took it down. It's amazing with 4 dinos that do a lot of torpor damage get a hold of something. And then of course we have these over here. Now these are our armored, and I use that word, armored plant species X plots. Now, if you'll look, this is targeting only wild creatures. And you can take a look. I can't really get at it, right? Here's my open. It's because I have down here an actual. Okay, Xylan, no worries, man. I have it's a hatch, and I can show you down here a little bit. Well, no, I can't anymore because I actually blocked it off. But so there's a ceiling tile, and then here is an actual railing that blocks the ceiling tile from the hatch and the hatch itself. And this will prevent the garden plot from taking damage from any dinosaurs that can't do damage to something stone or stronger. Now, every single dino that flies in this game, except for the wyverns, can't damage stone. Wyverns can. Wyverns can destroy metal. It takes them a while, but they can destroy metal. But yeah, so you know, it's a nice little security system. I'll just carry that on and limp along for a second. We need to go down here and get some meat. But I'm gonna show you guys what's really cool about that little security system we got. Let's make a couple RGs mad at us. Take care, Xylan. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, Gigas can destroy metal. I found out. Gigas can destroy metal according to Arcpedia. So we're just going to stay right here. Well, they got tired of chasing after me, actually, it looks like. Probably right to do that, too. Well, I hate to do it to a... It must take a while. Yeah, it does take a while. It will take a while for them to destroy it. They do increase massive damage to dinos. Alright, come on, follow me. Because this is always fun to watch, in my opinion. Come on, Largy. Yeah, you want to come after me. You want to come after me. Don't worry. We'll stop right here. Hope you guys are watching, because it's over pretty quick. And that's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes. One RG gets too close. Within seconds, the plant species X just eats it. Now, the only bad thing about that is that any goodie bags, any to-go bags that the dino would drop, gets dropped here. I know, right, McAdoo? I like that. I like that a lot. 48 damage each, and that's, you know, it's just beautiful to watch it go after it. I was going to line this down here with them, but decided against it because it's just, you know, a little much. All right. So yeah, for the rest of this, we're going to need a little bit more metal, a little bit more glass. I'm going to top this just like we did the big base in the solo game. So it's going to have greenhouse on top of it afterwards. So now we're going to switch over to Mo. What hour is it? It's 18:15, so it's about to get dark. And yeah, it's actually starting to get really dark. So we need to go over here and park. All right. Actually, we just fly to the other base is what we'll do. We just kill anything that we want to on our way there. So we're going to start heading to the metal base, which is just about this direction. But yeah, the plant species X, if you've got them with proper fertilizer, you got them proper water, and in some places where it rains a lot, like the Northeastern Highlands, you don't even have to really irrigate them or put a beehive down for them because they'll have plenty of water over there. Oh, hello, Raptor. I saw it coming after me in my dreams and my nightmares, and I decided, nope. But I do not have a torch. I need flint and stone. I should get both. Good. Keep thinking there's got to be a better light solution than torches, but time and time again, other than like a shoulder mount glow pet. All right, hello Ebony, hold the metal. Of course, down here in some of these spots are some Rexes. Haven't had one get down into our base area yet. I've been trying to be really particular about killing them anytime I see them, because I don't want them getting down there. Gamma is the only other thing. Well, I know there's like on my solo play, I've got the pistol that has the flashlight attachment, just so I can use the flashlight. Supposedly night vision goggles kind of help, and there's what was the other one? Gamma steak. There's a food that you can actually eat that will do a number of things, but I haven't really dove into it as much as I should. Kind of seeing if it looks safe around here or not. And another thing I'm trying to do is every so often you may see me scope a Pteranodon with the Super Scope. I'm trying to find a Pteranodon that has spent only stats in stamina and weight. I thought I saw one out there somewhere, but I guess not. Because I want to start raising some Pteranodons. And seeing if we can actually get some ready to start taking up some wyverns. Let's see where we at on the map. We gotta go this way. And yeah, I don't mind adjusting the gamma on the server for my character when I'm building, when I'm crafting, when I'm not going into places where it's kind of like dangerous. But when it's this kind of stuff, I just feel like the game is much more, I don't want to say enjoyable, but exciting, I guess, when there's danger involved. You have gas masks for the Wyvern Trench. No. But nearby where you're at, McAdoo, there is a little cave right over the lava that you can zip in with focal chili, or not focal chili, but whatever prevents you from overheating. And you can zip in, grab a wyvern egg, and zip out pretty quick. And that's what I'm thinking about using for that. Let's see here. I need to plop that right. Actually, no. That can go right there for now. Eventually we'll get the other saddles or ladders there. Okay, ebony. I still don't see why they don't allow us to simply remove the skin. Just the price of doing business, I guess. You hold all of this except for the transporter. And let's just grab some berries, because I know Gracia will probably need some. Oh wait, did I take the torch? Alright, here's the torch. Just in case, we'll take the arrows too. Open up. This is Grayshell. Grayshell the Great. Grayshell the... Why are you staring at the bed, Grayshell? I bet it has something to do with the fact that I probably had you on follow. Okay, that's cool. I know the gas mask kind of helps if you're getting attacked by poison wyverns, but the goal is to not need it if we can avoid it. Alrighty. I know Giggity's making a grinder. Unfortunately, the one thing about our awesome base that we have here on the server is that Some of the members that play on it that don't have a higher end spec computer, they have difficulty traversing nearby where we're at. So Giggity doesn't have access to the grinder that he helped build because of just all the building that's happened. Alright, let's put your torch back on. So this little area here is actually really good for metal. I'm very happy and very thankful for McAdoo telling us about this when we first started playing on the server. This metal cave. We kind of got established over here with a little base. There's a fairly decent amount of everything here. Obsidian, stone, metal, even flint if you need it, but we haven't really had a need for flint because you just, you know, swipe at the stone with it. And now that Digrat's gone to bed, let's get that other earphone on so we can hear Dolby surround sound. Really important when things come after you. Alright, we got, so there's a couple of obsidian nodes that are hidden in the rocks, or a couple of metal nodes that are hidden in the rocks. Okay, that's one we missed. So, did you find the cave near your base that you mentioned? Not that I can think of. Now, there is one tucked away down in Rex Alley. And we've kind of gone there a couple times, but this particular cave with the setup we have is not all a problem at all. Because of the SA terminal especially. This thing was a quality of life add-on for Aberration, because we got stuck in Aberration a couple times. But it is absolutely, whoops, you are way overloaded, Gray Shell. Okay. But it allows for us to make some pretty good farming trips over here. I don't think I have anything stuffed in it right now. Nope, no creatures. Alrighty. Come on, Gray Shell, just a little closer. Alright, you can stop right there probably. Can I get it? I can get it. So I just take all the metal off. So you can play it. Okay, they're still awake. Well, you know, Giggity, you don't need to get in trouble with your family to play on the server. We'd hate for you to have such an awesome thing taken away from you. I believe it's a cave with cave creatures in it. Okay, there is a cave with cave creatures in it nearby. Digrat and I have not gone looking for those. Because it's a cave with cave creatures, taming is not always the best. Can we destroy this? We can. Alright. But, you know, at the end of the day, 2 mouses, they just steal one of them. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that clears that up then. We were afraid that you were, like, sneaking around, Gig, but if you're just waiting for the mouse to be available. And Giggity showed us a pretty cool location to get some obsidian. And so once we've tapped this out, if we need it, we'll go after it. Light the torch again. Come on. I know you can get up here. I've done this with you 100 times. All right, come on, up, up, up. It's all right, Gig. No worries, man. Some of the best places in this game take a while to get to it. All right, now we're up here. All right, way cool, Gig. So I think that's all for this little spot here. I know there's a spot up here sometimes. Okay, looks like that's good. That's good. All right. All right, and there is ebony. Just go out to ebony. All right, and we'll turn on the terminal, and we'll grab from Gray Shell. And this is pretty much what I do when I come farming metal, guys. And on Ragnarok, it's not that bad of a spot. As you can tell, as far as, you know, how we got the base set up over here, if we did not have this quality of life mod, this SA terminal, and of course all of our mods with this being on the server are displayed in the list. Let's just use the torch on ourselves this time. Okay. Alright, no worries, Giggity. No worries. Okay, now we're out of here. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. That's an RG apple, for lack of a better way to say it. Alright. Boy, it gets dark in here pretty good, guys. Alright. I think we're okay over there. I think we got turned around. Yep, we're actually at the exit. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Turn this around. Let's go back the other direction. Some days we actually wait for darkness to finish. On days that I'm not really wanting the metal in a quick hurry, I will run it back to the base and smelt it. Ah, no worries, Giggity man. There's plenty of metal around here. Alright, and I know you got some better places to farm metal at than where I'm showing people on stream. At least one would presume. Okay, no. We did, Giggity. Right now, I'm not sure how much we need. We need, it's 80, so it's 160 ore per air conditioning unit, right? Plus there we go, we got to that one finally. Yeah, now we can get over here to this. Plus all the walls and the ceiling. We probably need about another, I don't know, maybe 5,000 ingots to finish this thing. I think that's the whole metal cave, though. I want to say it's probably the full whole metal cave. I can't say for certain though. I usually get a lot more than that out of it. Well, I actually already have uploaded on the ARK portal a couple times, so. Because about every run I get through here, guys, I usually get about 1,400 metal. Give or take. I'm not sure how. Well, that looks like that might be a. Yeah, there's some more metal over here. We missed this section here. I knew I was missing some. Missing quite a bit, actually. Yeah, only about 1,400 ingots, give or take. And I could probably do that by crafting an S+ beehive. But I wanted to get this taken care of first. Because the S+ domesticated beehives are pretty overpowered. They're not horrible. They do some pretty good things for people that are looking to grow them. Honey is used in so many crafts and tames also. Glad I told you about. Oh yeah. You told me about this cave. You said the metal cave was where you should go to get metal, and it definitely helps. Okay, well that's cool, Giggity. No worries, man. That's just darkness. Okay. I know in my heart of hearts, I can almost feel it in all my bones that I'm missing. I am missing. I think I see the glint of some metal. You see that, guys, right in front of me? Right between my two little wingsuit tips. I mean, you gotta have some eyesight for this. Because some of this stuff just hides. Alright. That's just about going to be the end of it. I think there's one last little nugget of metal in here. And to get it, I gotta go up over this and into this little crevice. If it's the one I'm thinking about. I may have already gotten it though. Yep, I think I see it right there. Come on, gray shell. ATA, all-terrain ankylosaurus. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The more melee power you have, maybe I need to just have them on follow and get them up here. It may not actually even be possible. I may not be. Okay, I don't think it's metal after all. Okay. Is that a Carbonimus? Yep. Okay. Alright, we got him all geared up, all good to go. Don't think there's any more metal here either. Nope, that's all the metal, all the obsidian. And it's not a huge, it's not all of it, right? But it's a pretty decent amount. Alright, whistle. And follow us here. Go over here. And now we're going to park this there. Okay. I think ebony had some metal and stone on her, so we're going to pull that off. We can upload that too. It doesn't really count for what we were pulling over here, but just to kind of give you an idea of, a nice little run there. Yeah, we got all the metal out of it, Giggity. I don't think there's anything else in there. But when when it gets light out, we'll know for certain. You put it near Ebony, by the way. I'm not sure what you put near Ebony, man. I mean, it's pitch black out at the moment. So if you drop something on the ground, then I definitely wouldn't have seen it. Alright, so what else we got in here? So right now you can see, guys, we have just from one cave run. It's 1,087 raw, 182 obsidian. Perhaps it didn't spawn up. Oh, there's some, okay, some metal. Awesome. Alright, we need to... Oh, there's some more metal, okay. So you got some raw metal also. Awesome, dude. Alright. So once we're done with that run, the next thing we do is we usually take gray shell. We grab it with the RG. And around here, just on the beach, there's a couple of spots. Not many, and this is something Digrat does, and I've kind of started doing what she does because it just makes sense. You got him out anyways, so you might as well just run around with them and just smash the metal nodes that are here. Alright, so we got that, There's like 2 more nodes, maybe 3 more. I'm trying to recall. And it don't take long. You know, we've only been doing this for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Now, our server does have, there are several rich nodes around your area. Yes, I am aware of that, McAdoo. It just takes a bit to get to your location with all the tackle that's required, right? And of course, every time I find a fossil pile, I take the bones out of it. Because if you don't take the bones out, then those fossil piles will stay. They, did we... Well, he had a hesitation there for a second. He was like, I don't know if I want to move forward anymore. And one of the nodes that Digrat usually doesn't go after is this one over here. She had an accident with it, and I don't blame her for not wanting to go. Okay, and we'll pull that out, switch that back in. Considering we need to make like 8 more fireplaces for this, you can use your Ankley. I'm sure your Ankley's really well kitted out too. I just never want to have that conversation with my tribe mates where I'm like, so I took your Ankylosaurus out for a spin and it died and I'm sorry. I mean, I'm usually, you know, kind of bummed when my own stuff dies. Okay, am I going crazy, or did you guys see that too? I'm watching on replay right now. I swear I saw something fall into the water. Except for I know that this is the land of Sarkos. So do not worry about it. It happens. Oh, I know it happens. But it still doesn't make me feel any better about it. Especially when you put on our server where the difficulty has been lowered a bit and the maximum, like the max wild dino we find on this server is like level 80 something, right? So when you have somebody's like level 190 or some jazz like that, and you're like, oh, it's it's dead. It's like, oh, like I was looking at the tribe log, and where was it? Um, okay, Crayola. That's okay. That happened a little earlier here. But where was it? Ruda, level 74 mammoth. That was raised from like a level 12 or something. That kind of makes me go, ugh. What'd you say, Giggity? Nearly lost your Sarco to a glitch. Oh, yeah, Sarcos are cool, but their little tornado attack thing can get you in trouble. They can get you in trouble with the little tornado attack thing if you're not careful with it. That Oviraptor keeps running around here like it wants something. All right. Yeah, leveling up with Listro. Yeah, Listros are pretty good. That's Giggity. I gotta remember that's Giggity. Alright, let's get Gray Shell, grab his last little bit there. So, one little run on the beach. Probably, I don't know, a little bit over 20 minutes of farming. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 stacks. So it's going to give us about 800 metal, which isn't too horrible, right? Trying to figure out how to get some of these deposits with such a huge flyer. Not sure which deposits you're talking about, Gig. Alright, so let's grab Gray Shell. Well, it's unfortunate that the ankylosauruses don't auto-gather metal. Otherwise, I'd just leave one in the cave with like a truckload of food on it. Alright, so then we just gotta... Oh yeah, for those... so those Giggity, what you're expected to do is you're expected to either grapple up to them and just use a pick for them, or you're expected to like use climbing picks. I am getting hungry, yes. Alright, oh, it's all good, Gig. I'm aware of what you speak of. Okay, so all of this stuff, we need to go park. Oh yeah, nearby where you got the ebony, or told me about the ebony about Gig, there's a whole lot of metal just up and down like that. That's why a few places like what we just did for the metal cliff is just such a big, huge boon in Ragnarok. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We got plenty of that stuff on. I know our base is nearby here, because this is where things get all really weird and like Jurassic Parky and Lord of the Ringsy and New Zealandy. Kind of wish there was another hidden waterfall area. I know there's a couple more on this map. I just haven't come across them yet. And I really love the Tech Stegas guys. They are, their models are really well done. Every time I see one, I just want to, I want to get one of every color of the rainbow. Yes and no, Giggity. So the nanny would work, but you have to have the wyvern milk. Because the nanny works as a trough, but you also have to feed them the milk. And because one part of their imprinting is that they want milk. Boy, that's a... Oh. Okay. We're gonna watch this raptor, like, regret its life choices. There you go. There you go, guys. Boy, howdy. That's a pretty little Pachyrhino there. Is it a female? Told Digrat I would tame her a female one of these days. It's a female. Okay. It's a white female? We'll have to really give some thought on that. There's usually some Rexes around here. I'm not finding any. Which means something killed them all. That's a 2-1-3. Oh, that's a good little Pteranodon. Oh, very, very little wasted stats. See that one? That's garbage. Okay. We've been looking for something like this for a while, guys. Oh, this coloring's good too. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, dude. I thought... Oh. I don't have any trank arrows on me. All I brought was self-defense tools. Well, we'll go back to the base and pick up some tranks. Yeah, yucky. We're gonna start the metal cookery, and man, I've been looking for a Pteranodon with very little wasted stats like that for a while, and finding it and then killing it because I wasn't paying attention. Rip, very rip. There goes Wyvern Hunter the first. Well, I guess technically not because I never tamed it. Alright. Boy, I know if Digrat were playing with me, that would get the Digrat special. Oh, Pelican took your carrots. If you need some carrots, Giggity, we kind of got the hookup. I know Giggity's been eating crystal. So here's like my second spot I get crystal from, is right here. I have 3 spots I get crystal from. And these are itty bitty crystal stones, so they're not really... I mean, even if you're playing like on a PvP server or something, they wouldn't be that contestant, I don't think. Oh. What levels are these? Oh. Okay, that's not really worth the arrows to kill. And this box here is like glitchy. Sometimes it gives loot, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, there we go. There's some those crossbows. Oh my god. That's going to be some raw metal in a little bit. The really weird thing about this, right? And I've went down and explored it a little bit. Let me get back. Oh, who turned out all the bird lights? I know one of these has a staircase attached to it, make it a little easier. Yeah, here we go. So I've kind of gone down here and did a little exploration. I was really kind of disappointed when I started looking, right? There's some dinos, there's some aquatic dinos down here, but I was really hoping for some kind of like really good loot down here. And all I found were like some more boxes, and they don't really help with that kind of stuff, guys. I mean, there's some saber-tooth salmon. Oh, we're about to start drowning. We got to talking. But yeah, What was Giggity saying? Oh, he found a spot for some crystal? Sweet. What's that? Oh, those are... Okay, those are bad trees and bones. Alright. We need to go this way. Get back to our base. Giggity, how much crystal do you need, man? See, it's got some wasted stats on it. Because that's a good question, right? I mean, I know you've been trying to get some for a while. About 400? I might already have that, Giggity. Let me go check. That'll save you some time, buddy. It's the least we can do for all the crystal you gathered for us when we built this originally. Fly up. Pull. Crystal. I think, wow. Wow, we had exactly 400 crystal. Let me see where Giggity is. Because I know he's not going to be really nearby our base. Okay. Well, I know there's a nice amount right over our place. So, if you'll land Giggity, I got 400 for you. But you're going to have to probably land down over here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to or not, because I know it's getting pretty bad for you over here. He may or may not be trapped in the wall, guys. If you do not, if you do, no, I do. Thanks, Giggity. Oh, yeah. Let's just grab this. Pull. Crystal. Ebony. There you go, buddy. There's 419. The computer can handle this, but barely. All right. Well, we got. Well, why didn't it want to pull all of it? I told it to pull all of it. There. Actually, that might be the reason why, because it may have maxed out your weight. Carry weights on those aren't as good as I would think they would be. All right. So I'm gonna go get some dodo kibble because I think we have some still in our fridge. I'm gonna start in stoking the fires here. Hello, Sir White Bottom. How are you? Data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to tribute, and this is another thing that makes this so much easy, guys. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna tell it to pull metal, and we're gonna tell it to pull 350. Pull. Pull metal, and we're gonna say 350 as well. Metal. I should be able to get another 350. Metal. 350. And we're going to pull the last of it. And this is because the S Plus mod, guys, that we're able to do most of this. And now we're going to go to wood, and we usually do about, for every 100 metal, we do about 100 wood. So we're going to grab it from the overflow first. So we're going to go 350 here. And we'll just pull all of it from there. Metal. No, actually wood. And that wood box only holds 9,000. I'm wanting to start building metal vaults eventually, so we can say that it's over 9,000 for the memes and the lulls. Pull 350 into there. And then pull 350 into there. I know there's probably some, well, just pull 300 into this one. There's probably some sort of formula that I can do that'll tell me how much of everything I need. But I'm too lazy for that. Back on the tribute, stone. Actually, we just keep all that in us. Put this here. So we got a pretty good, decent amount of obsidian. And stone we're just about good on too. Alright, and stone, pull all that, grab that. And then we'll put these flint in the overflow because, well, actually we've been using some flint. Maybe. Yeah, I got room for flint. Hot fudge, have mercy. And when Tai may say something excellent or may say something inappropriate. We're going to find out, guys. And we're translating. Okay, so we're going to go to translate.google then. And we're going to say detect language and translate. Okay, it says Vietnamese detected, but I do not know. No, needs to be English. Translate ion. Yeah, sorry about that. I do not know what you're saying, man. We're going to say Vietnamese real quick, just to see here. And we believe they're Vietnamese because of the spelling, the fact that they're Nguyen, as far as their name goes. Just, little factors like that. All right, so let's see. I did not calculate that correctly. Beyond the number of crystal you needed, 26. Oh, wow. Okay. Bred the 2 Textegos, got topaz. Okay, that's cool. So you got a mutation, it sounds like, Giggity. Oh, that's not what we're trying to do. So, we got all that put away, So the next thing we need to do is grind some stuff. And we're actually going to take a look at Ebony over here, see if she's got anything on her that we are going to grind as well. Yes. She does have a couple things to grind and some actual things to take away. Try to keep 2 stacks of meat on her. Alright. So this is what Giggity's building, guys. Is this the grinder? It's really good for a lot of things. With our server being set up the way it is, where we're getting drops pretty good and frequent, we just grind all this extra stuff down. And it helps. Not a whole lot, but it helps. Okay. And we got some meat and berries to put down in this secondary trough. We will be, of course, gathering stuff later. for feeding our dinos. All right. So where is? Do we have any dodo kibble? Dodo kibble. There's the dodo kibbles. Oh, we got some more berries. We just drop in the trough. And we got a blueprint for a spear. Really? Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. Weapon and tool BPs. Come on. We didn't have the spear BP. Hey, that's cool. Good for us. So all we need to do now is just drop off the trophies. You can see all the trophies we've managed to acquire over time. We got over 100 Argitalons. I think we'll be good once we have to start fighting bosses because of that. And armor. Let's see here. These are ghillie boots, which we already have a pair of. Several of them, but we use this to store polymer. The ghillie stuff at least, because you actually grind it down, you get organic polymer out of it. Which works pretty decent for that. Let's go ahead and snack us a piece of food. We're going to go over here, grab us some more while we're at it. And put that back in the fridge. We got plenty of salt left. Alright, so crafting. I don't think I need a bola crafted. We're here in sticks to go, okay, cool. I don't really have a place to keep it over here, Giggity, just letting you know that. Alright, this is for when we go to tame our Giga for our base, but Digrat wants the Giga to be far away from everything when we get it tamed, so. I need to top the gas off here. We have plenty of gasoline, guys. Probably wouldn't hurt me to go to the other base to top that off. Alright, so I got stuff, I got things, I got other things. They are capable of defending-ish, Giggity. The tech dinos are actually not really good for AI combat, to be honest, because they lose 10% of their hit points in exchange for 10% gain in attack power. But ours are out here because we still don't have a place to put them yet either, so. Yeah. There's a 27-23 female close to the redwoods. Okay, cool. That's, you know, something to do later in life. Hello. Alright. So now we're going to be looking for some pteranodons while we wait for all that to bake. Trying to think of a good place where the pteranodons are. I know. We go see the dolphins and the basilosaurus that we have. That's something that we tamed earlier today. Actually, was a basil. Not so much on a meat spree gig, but we're just, you know, looking for stuff. Nope. Eventually we will find the green and This is why we wear hide, guys. This is why we wear hide. Because it breaks, and we're not upset with it when it happens. Alright. Equip, bam. Get prime meat for the Pteranodon tame. I've got kibble. So I'm not too worried about it, but... And where I'm going, there'll be plenty of potential kibble there. If you want a higher level kill it, and one might spawn in at one time. Yeah, we're going to be able to have a whole lot of kibble before we go taming a giga that big, but it is something that we're thinking about. Yeah, those are... I'll just swoop in and grab this for you, Gig. I should have snagged all of it. Oh, wait a second. I left behind a doggy bag. And those are RG Talons, which are, yeah, in some other things. Good. And that's some Calatheriums. After we get the nursery fully finished, guys, I'm going to be building some more brew barrels so we can start taming some drunken monkeys. Looking forward to that. Those will be fun to tame, I'm sure. Alright, let's see here. Swooping down. Yeah, let's go ahead and land for a second. We don't have the awesome thing that is the Wyvern. Nice little metal cluster there. And all that swampland. This is where we tamed a Parasaur around here, like both of them. Digret liked the way their face looked, so we tamed two. Asha and I forget what the other one's named. You know what I really need to do is I need to get the rest of this map explored. There's an achievement for having 80% of the map explored, and I think if I just went through the desert and the snow there, I'd possibly be okay. Oh, I don't know if McAdoo saw the Griffin earlier or not. That was a fun tame. I died a lot. And found out the bug involving the auction house. Well, not really a bug per se, but it does do some really weird stuff. It gets around the tribe settings, which I think is kind of funny. Okay. Guess I could put that kibble in its inventory. That as well, so it doesn't spoil. Maybe some berries in case I decide there's something here that I want to tame. Alright. Yeah, that's really all I need there. Okay. So it is following. Good. Alright. Flying up. Found the griffin? Okay. You found a wild griffin, I take it? Because there's a wild one nearby the beavers. There was like 3 by the beavers. Yeah, wild ones. They're not that hard to kill. They're interesting to tame. I think. I think this should make it pretty good. Gotta be careful when you level off with these things. You level off too much and you wind up splatting. And oddly enough, gliding actually is a little bit faster than some of the flying mounts. I mean, look at that. I'm almost leaving my Argentavis behind. I'm sure if I lose it though, Giggity will go back and whistle it for me. Now, if you are one of the guys that have or gals that have not played on the ARK Ragnarok server before, or a game, this map, it is important to note that this island here is pretty cool. The next island over is really cool too. This island that we're flying over right now has 0 carnivorous dinos that spawn on it. And the next one over is the same way and has a very important resource that I've been using at least. Yeah, I'm coming. I think I'm actually going to land. This has been very exhilarating actually. Are you still keeping up? But not much. If I actually land this is going to be funny. I don't think I'm going to land it. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. Oh well. So this is the Convertible Turtle Marina, guys, for what it's worth. This is where we're keeping some of our water dinos. This is our Basil. And he's already got oil on him. Now, we have a much better spoil timer on this server for casual players than most. So it's funny to see, but the spoil timer on the oil, before we get it on a dino, see, it actually does not increase on a dino, but it does increase in a refrigerator, oddly enough. Arcane Rabbit, hello. So in our spoil timers for this server, 20 globules of oil are going to spoil in a year. 1 year in 58 hours. Or 58 minutes. So basically a year in an hour. So I'm not too worried about the spoil timer on that, right? Now, on this island here, there's lots of metal. Cannonball. That is a perfectly safe water source. There is again, nothing that's carnivorous spawns on this island. Nothing dangerous happens here. It's got metal, ankylosaurs, stegos. again, metal. And look, over here, guys, obsidian. Lots of obsidian. Like, if you were to be someone like, say, Giggity, who will run through with an ankylosaur, he could probably totally shave this island raw in a couple hours and get thousands of material. Can't get the wyvern to come back down. Okay. Um, well, I'm like exhausted. That's great. Now there is a heat issue, if you'll notice. Even in the water, we're still burning. So you can, disrobe some clothing and still kind of be warm. Let's see here. Can we not whistle him from here? Nope. Let's get on the boat, maybe. Yeah, I don't think this stuff through. Hey, it's all in the name of fun, Gig. It's all in the name of the fun. All right, so let's see here. Fortunately, we do have... There are 2 options that Giggity has available to him. Hey, there he goes. I got him. Should be able to whistle him off me, Giggity. All right, so on this island, though, and again, we'll pull up the ARK cell phone, which seems to weird so many new viewers out when we pull it out. But we're gonna pull this out in a second. Oh, no problem, Gig. No problem, man. Wild dinos. Oh, no pteranodons right around here. That's sad. There's usually quite a bit over here. Looks like there's one over there. No, those are just Gornies. Okay. Yeah, this island does have quite a number of pteranodons floating around in it, so we're gonna... There's one. What's your stats looking like? Like you... Nope, you're not coming home with me. And again, we're looking for a pteranodon that has no wasted stats. Or very little, for that matter. We're looking for stamina, we're looking for weight. As much as we don't want to, we're also looking for attack power. And that's only because the drill move that the Pteranodon does... Okay. Have at it, Gig. Alright. Okay, and... Well, there's usually a whole lot more Pteranodons over here. My goodness. We may have to go to the next island over. Oh, here they are. My gosh. See, look at this, guys. All these Pteranodons. So let's scope you. You're 2-5. Nope, nope. All these just bad stats. Oh my gosh. They look good, right? I mean, look at that. The coloring's great. Good coloring there too, but just really bad overall stats. So we're going to load up some of our problem-solving arrows. And for those that are home at the Squeamish, you may not want to look at this. Okay. Usually one arrow is enough to kill it, but in this case it said, nope, how about that? So we're going to go to this next island. Not sure if it's as friendly as other islands are. But we're going to re-switch our arrows out just in case. And this island here used to be what we called Alienated's Island. He wanted an island where he wouldn't get messed with anything, and he was tired of it. Ichthyornises, he was tired of. Oh, thank you, Giggity. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just need a little bit of salt in that trough, and it'll last for more than 4 or 5 days. Yeah, over here there's a shark that'll come up to this sometimes, or a dolphin or two. This one right here is where I fought the shark at. Really easy to kill them over here. Not sure about what's in here though. I don't think I've actually went. Nothing. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Gig. That's cool. Well, we were hoping to get some actual pteranodons over this way, but it looks like no. Hit. No pteranodons there. Well, I guess we'll need to go across and see if there's any pteranodons on this coast over here. It's not as peaceful over there by any stretch of the imagination. Any stretch. There's all sorts of cool builds that they did when they were building this map. And it's disappointing that they weren't able to put any kind of like explorer notes on it. I would love to see explorer notes on the Ragnarok map. Wildcard, make that happen. Make it happen so we can get the explorer notes on here. Shark. Skate. Well, that's neat. Oh, appreciate that, Giggity. Appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to get over here. Now, oh, there's a pteranodon. Nope, that's not good either. Alright. Really want to kill a couple of these smaller ones. These ones that don't have good stats on them. And we found that one that was near perfect, and we were stupid and shot it, and it died. Alright, awesome gig. Thanks, man. No, that's actually one that we got attacked already, or something else attacked it. So again, guys, we're looking for something that's just got weight and stamina. If we can attack these and get them to make poor life choices once we've actually taken them away, that's kind of what we're shooting for. Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Giggity. We do have a new place on the southwest island that we built. It's got no dinosaurs and no troughs, though. So, nothing much there. I do know over here we might run into a Rex or a Raptor. Or I know we're getting kind of close to the Wyverns. So over there, oh, there's a pteranodon. Yeah, raptors aren't that bad. There's a lot of brawnies over here. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, 1, 3. That one's not too horrible. That one's bad. Okay. That's a horse. Okay. Out of all the things to wind up messing with, okay, we need to go to the side here and redo this. Energy food, yeah, I just don't want to waste those energy stats or those food stats. And the way these things work, right, is all these dinos have some wild level ups. I'm going to feast on some Brontos. Okay, that's all right. Let's see. Ooh, that one looks nice. There's 2 of them over here. Oh, there's quite a few of them over here. So let's scope these guys. See, that's got no stamina at all. That one's got a lot of points, but they're just spent in horrible stats. That one too. So that one that we killed was pretty much the perfect dino, and we just destroyed it with our horrible bow. Lilo Lumia, hello. Italy, U.S., United States. But I believe it's Buongiorno. Maybe I may have butchered that. If I did, I apologize. And done, all 4 Brontos gone. Well, that's cool. I know we're going into dangerous territory here, guys. Because right around here, and I know we've been very thankful to have Giggity around here. But I don't know if Giggity wants to be flying in this area. Because this is the southern Wyvern Island. These are where all the Wyverns congregate. Now, right around in there where my blue arrow is pointing is a cave where very, very little, if any, Wyverns spawn. And inside that cave are like 5 or 6 Wyvern nests. It's actually one of the more preferred Wyvern caves to farm for Wyvern eggs once you have a Wyvern. Because it's not that hard to get into. Have Wyverns turn back. Yeah, don't have to tell me more than once, Gig. But if we did happen to have a need for Wyvern eggs right now, we would be going after those. So we're going to go a little more inland. We're going to hopefully find maybe a Pteranodon that matches what we're looking for. And we really want one just for breeding reasons more than anything to start with. Oh, look at this. That's weight and attack power. It's only level 4. I don't like the fact that it's only level 4, but in fact, he would naturally level up weight. Don't know. I would much rather have liked the stamina, but alright. Buddy. Go to sleep. United States, southeastern part of the country, little state called Georgia. All right, so this is close to what we want. We've been looking for a while. Let's grab these things. We'll park that there for now. Probably a good idea to put the rest of our armor on, just in case. That was bad. Who turned on the wind machine? It's just the way weather works, man. Just the way weather works, Giggity. Alright, and... oh, look at that one. Let me look back on the stream to see if I can see what the stats were before it dropped. Ah, no. It's actually not what we want. Torpor hasn't eaten anything yet. Boy howdy, we clocked it pretty good though. Hopefully it'll eat this kibble and be good. This live very beautiful. Yes, this is live. Feel free to take the meat from a wyvern, you got loads. Yeah, Giggity, I'm good with that, man. Boy, it is... oh, nice little purple drop coming down. Oh. That Ichthy's about to die, possibly, but I hope he doesn't lightning my Pteranodon. Oh my gosh. Alright. Did I ever get any torpor increase items here? I got some berries. Just in case we need them. Really not digging the windstorm though. Windstorms cut down your visibility. I mean, it darkens the game a little bit, and it does a few things. It just says windstorm. I appreciate that, Giggity. I appreciate that. It makes you faster, though it does increase your food intake, if I remember right. I looked it up one time. There we go. Alright, so... oh, wow. It ate the kibble first before it ate the prime meat. You are a greedy, eating son of a gun. Okay. But it has 135 movement speed because all pteranodons have 135 movement speed. The stamina is at 150 already. So we plan to, every time we level this thing up, to level it up with stamina. We're going to have to be really careful on how we level it up, though. Alright. We're going to grab all this food. Check the stats of the ebony. Yeah, ebony's actually got some pretty good stats on her. Alright. She's built for combat. Yeah, she's built strictly for combat, man. For every 500 health she gains, I give her 50 combat. And I level up health first and then combat second. Alright, so we hoovered up the Pteranodon. We have it. So we have something to start leveling up. I'm going to go over and check this purple drop. And I'm going to start heading back to the base. We should have a good amount of metal cooked by now. Maybe a few hundred. Oh, blueprint. Yeah. Kind of was hoping for something better than a blueprint, but oh well. So he's kind of a jack of all trades then, Giggity. If you've scattered his stats around there. So, oh, and this is where we find the Pteranodon with all the stamina, right? Nope. Good. So we're gonna start heading back home. I can't see in the dark that well. Do we have a torch? No. Do we have the stuff to make a torch? And no, we don't have any stone. We have everything else. All right. Rex? Ooh, where? Where you at, Rex? Here you are. I'm gonna eat you. Gonna eat you. Well, I was hoping to get the experience from it, but that'll work. And because you killed it with a wyvern, which means if it dropped any Rex totems, it's going to be on the ground somewhere. So I don't see it. Yeah, if you kill them with wyverns, they don't drop their arms that often, so... Oh, I hope that's Giggity on his wyvern. Alright. So that is... Okay, still going that way then. Actually, a bit like that. Okay, sweet. And this one, that's got bad stats too. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that we saved, and they're really just not good. Oh well. Ooh, this looks like a cave-ish formation. Maybe it's just a little... Yes, we have, I remember that trivia that you said last time, Giggity. Nope, not a Pteranodon we want. Not a Pteranodon we want, okay. Alrighty. Somewhere in the middle of all this. There's a raptor. Speaking of raptors, over by the castle there's an alpha raptor. Still need to go kill it one of these times. I think this is... Da-da. Dun 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 dun. Tavis. I don't think that was a goodie bag that they dropped, but they might have. I'm just killing a couple just because they respawn good stuff when you kill a couple. Alright. Kind of wish I brought my otter along because it makes going over here to grab the oil a little bit easier. But I know I can get the oil and get out without dying, so. It's because I got my fortitude increased. Oh, I've heard of Megaloceros. Alright, we need to land. That's a bear. And of course we get hit by a stamina debuff when we're trying to regain stamina. Aren't they cool looking guys? I think the models in this game are just excellent. Alright. The winter biomes, the snow biomes, whatever you want to call them, they are not easy to traverse sometimes. In a little bit, this is going to tank below 32. Once it gets to 32 or below, you start taking damage. That's Fahrenheit, so 0 on Celsius, guys. So once you hit freezing, the game basically decides you are dying. And we're at 5 now. I mean, you see that sharp just boom. We should be alright. We can pop a piece of meat to kind of take a little hit points up. And there is the canyon. Is kind of what we're aiming for. Huh. I don't believe I've ever seen this little area. What kind of fresh, scary stuff do we have over here? A couple of tigers, an RG, possibly a griffin over there. Griffins and RGs are hard to tell unless you see them on the ground. Some hyenodons. Hey Titans, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, not exactly a friendly place. It's, you know, not quite Camelot silly, but it's getting there. Oh, we are dangerously low on the stams. Blam, stam low. This is not good. Okay. We got our back to the cliff because we want to be able to see everything. Doing good, Titans, doing good. The coloration on that Threads is pretty awesome. Still looking for a neon yellow and green Sabertooth. I would love to get a neon yellow and green Sabertooth in this game. Found the oil whale. Okay, cool, man. I just empty it and bring it all into the base. But I know you're not able to really go into the base gig, so it's on my way home anyway, so I just usually stop and grab it when I go down this way. If you need any oil, Giggity, take it. Yeah, okay, that'll work too. But if you need any oil, by all means, take it, man. There's a few Carnos here. When we see a couple of Carnos like that, we expect there might be a Utranus nearby. So we are very very cautious about that. The wolves we don't really care about. The wolves don't scare us. The freezing to death thing anymore doesn't really scare us. Our fortitude is, I mean, look at our fortitude, guys. Our fort is 20, which we can usually have that. You wish you had a PC with ARK on it. I wish everybody had a PC with ARK on it. ARK's a great game. Oh no. Okay, we that was a bit of lag. We've had some lag on the server, which has not been fun at all. I'm not sure if it's the server or the way I rewired the network. And I'm hoping, it's weird to say this, but I kind of hope it's been the server, because I'd hate to have to rewire my network again. You got a PS4 with ARK on it. All right, awesome. I know a few people that have PS4 on ARK with ARK. I know GTA 5 girl, Laura, one of our mods. She plays ARK on PS4. Well, she did. She recently had a copyright strike. 30 seconds. Well, okay, cool. And our oil well, I thought was right around here, but I guess I was wrong. It's over here this way. Okay. So Gigi's going to be doing that, but what I usually do, because I'm able to get in and out of my base pretty easy, is I do this. And it used to be these things took damage, so they don't anymore. It's because we don't have any structure damage, right? So they do take decay if your server does structure decay. And our server does not do structure decay. And that's because we have so few people on it. And everyone on our server, for the most part, is very courteous, and they remove structures that they place if they're not intending to use them, if they're like temporary structures and whatnot. Occasionally I'll find stuff like sleeping bags or other stuff that really just doesn't deserve to be somewhere, and we'll destroy it. Usually it's something I've left behind by accident. Occasionally, as you see, a random one that I don't know who it belongs to. Hey, there's a red drop coming down. I have no clue where that's going to be at, but I kind of want to hit it up. Looks like it's going to be actually right near a base. Hot fudge. But yeah, it is unfortunate for like twice the price of a PlayStation 4. You can get a PC that you can play ARK on. You know, about $800 is usually what is expected for a an ARK possible PC for good graphics and whatnot. Found the SS Don't Sink Me. Yep, the SS Don't Sink Me is got a stone proof bottom, and it's also where Digrat and I go down to farm lobsters. It's nearby, right where we farm the lobsters at. It's mainly a placeholder. Oh, that looks like it's a red ringed red drop. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Yeah, look at that, guys. That one's gonna be really good. We hope. And down here, if you're not too careful, this is the back door to our base. If you're not too careful around here, you will find a Rex or 4. It's no bueno. Okay. And we'll absolutely wait for this one. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh. Just like that, is it? Come on. Ebony will eat you. Alright, now we'll open up the... Ooh, it's 100 out of 100. We have a Basilosaur saddle. We just tamed the Basilosaur. A Thylacolo saddle. We just tamed a Sorrel Kitty. How about that? How about that? That actually worked out pretty good for us. Oh, a few Rexes, Giggity. A few Rexes. Nothing too horrible usually around here. But, you know, if you're on foot and you walk out the gate, it's usually pretty bad. Alright, so that's the back area. Here is... We should be coming across to our base in a second. I don't believe this, guys. I think I've lost my base. Here we are. I got turned around and discombobulated. There's the barn loading in. See all our Procoptodons, our tigers. I mean, it just takes a bit. Takes a bit, even on my computer, which, you know, it's not a top tier computer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still pretty meaty. It takes a little bit to load it in. And by a little bit, I mean a whole lot. Okay. And guys, we are going to take a real quick break. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Sometimes when nature calls, you just can't put on call waiting, guys. You just have to let nature do what nature wants to do. Now, over here somewhere, we know there's something dangerous. Because we saw it moving it around. Alright, cool beans, Kitty. Cool beans. So, I saw it just as I was getting up to use the facilities. It was moving around. He's slinking around here somewhere. And the dinos took care of it? They probably did. I mean, we got some pretty scary stuff here. But you never know. You can never be 100% too careful. Alright, so... those are still cooking away. Alright. Wait, was that... thought I saw the Procoptodon still over there. I guess not. Okay. So this is our new dino onboarding place. If there's a new dino coming in, I usually try to bring them in here. And we're going to bring this Pteranodon here. Pick this up. Why whistle it? Let's see if we can get out. And this is basically so they can start getting just passive experience points. Because dinos get experience for you just being nearby within a like a 10 tile radius or 15 tile radius, something like that. So because we're going to be in here building some stuff for a while, and that's the dino that I'm going to be just pumping all the stamina into. I mean, all the stamina that I can get into it, and some hit points. That's what we plan to do with it. So next, come over here, and we're going to grab all of the metal ingots that we've made so far. Pull them down. That's pretty good. So let's see where we're at on the rest of it. Okay, those are done cooking. That one is done cooking. Done cooking. So see, we always put a little bit more metal than what we think we're going to need. And there's reasons for that. Because we would much rather burn more wood than not have enough wood. Alright, so we have all we need here. So now we need air conditioning. And we need crystal. Oh. Okay. So we need crystal. 15 times 8, which is 30, 60. We need 120 crystal. Okay. And let's see here. We got this Basilosaur saddle. We want to keep Thylacoleo saddle. Okay, we're gonna go and put that on the squirrel kitty. Where you at, kitty cat? Where you at, kitty cat? And I wish it was daylight outside so you guys could see me running around on this thing and jumping on it because it's super awesome. What time of day is it? It's only 4:30. You can kind of see now. You can kind of see now. Climb over the walls. So we're just about, I mean, they have fall damage reduction too. I mean, they're just so awesome. Alright, so now I can really show you, now that it's gotten light out. Up and over. This is just awesome, guys. And they're fast swimmers. You got me covered? Alright, Giggity. I'm still probably going to go and get some because they're not that hard to get. Alright, where is Mojo? Right. They are all following Soft. Where is Soft? Here's Soft. Let's move Soft a little bit. So we can kind of untangle them a little bit. Okay, this raptor is probably going to die soon. So it was a Carno. Raptor, come on, get out of the water. Okay. Alright, who is stuck here? Oh, okay. And these guys can all fan out a bit. So every time the dino services happens, we have to kind of move these guys around a little bit. Alright, Penny is saddled. She should be at least. And her and her brethren should... Okay. That's good enough for now. Alright, here is Jojo. And... there. And not sure what that is, so we'll find out real quick. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da. Ba ba ba. Ba da 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 da. All right. Wait, is something following me? I hope not. Alright. Jojo's got some more stats, so up that melee damage. And we don't need much crystal, like 120 is what we need. So we'll go get that. And over here, we got a little pocket of crystal. Not much, but a small pocket. And we'll be able to get probably half of what we need, maybe. The Terra RG should be getting about 600 crystal. And we still have to make a greenhouse after all that giggity, so it's, I understand and I appreciate it, and it's on its way since you sent it, but at the same side of that, it's going to take a bit. I'm not sure. Alright, and that's going to go on autopilot back to where it needs to go. Alright, so True Argonite. He's probably going to be here. And the other one I think may be over there. I got to rename these flags. Because I keep meaning to and I still haven't. And Chris, you need to turn around, ma'am. Yep, I saw that the oil arrived. Alright, so is there... Alright, so nothing over here. Alright, so good. Get down. Or actually, we might have to drop down here to get out. We've had to do that a couple times. Did I forget to close the trapdoor though? Yeah, we did. All right, close the trapdoor. There we go. I appreciate that, Giggity. Right, let's get an Argy. And we'll park him right here. I don't know if 600 is going to be enough or not, but I know that we're going to have to start somewhere. Alright, so True Argonite. We may or may not be able to pull the oil over here, but we'll find out. Alright, we still got so much room to go. So much room to go. Alright, so let's go back. Sir Widebottom, you got into the fray? He's our elevator. We need to make sure we get him turned all the way around. Okay. Alright, and up, and down. Okay, and... let's park him. Wow, look at those guys. They look really nice, don't they? Very similar. Okay, so there's the crystal, and there is some flint. We don't need the flint off of those. Just because you're going to gather more metal. It never hurts. It never hurts, because we're going to definitely need more metal. Okay, so we're going to pull the crystal in here. $667, good. And air conditioning units. Okay, how many of these can we make? We can make 11 of them. Where's our choke point? It's the metal. It's the metal ingot that's the choke point right now. Alright. So what's the... Oh, they're silent. Can be placed in windows. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. And it has a larger range. I like that. We're going to craft the S+ ones. And we're going to look in our structures bin while we're crafting those. Practically everything. Oh, well, thanks, Giggity. I really appreciate that, man. Electrical cable, S+. Alright. These flexible cables, which are really not as advertised. Okay. And I know somewhere I got some other stuff. Alright. Oh, do I have anything in the terminal? I do. I have oil in the terminal. Of course I have oil in the terminal. Let me just pull the oil into this. Oh, we picked it up. Okay, that's what that cache is there. And we're still not even hitting the you know, scratching the surface of this thing. Which is fine and dandy by me. All right, let's see where we at. Has this baked all the metal yet? It has. We're gonna put that fire out. We're gonna put this metal here. And we need to find us an outlet, which we might have already built. We do have an outlet already built. Awesome. I know we have a generator. I want to say that's hiding somewhere that I don't want it to be. Oh, we still got plenty of metal. Okay, it's not bad at all. Because we still haven't built all the air conditioning units we need. But we got enough to where we can do some stuff with it. Alright, so we need to go get that generator. Just fine and dandy. I want to say, if I'm remembering right, I left it on Ralph. Left the gas on Ralph. Okay. Alright, Mag, you gotta think about this. Somewhere you left a generator. Oh gosh. Gosh. Maybe I left it in the storage bins upstairs? Wow, okay. Let's get up here. Let's see if we can figure out where we left it. We're so close, guys, to the next level. Okay, so it's not there. Oh, it might be in my junk drawer. I didn't think about that. I put a lot of stuff in my junk drawer. In the junk drawers, rather. Found it. Awesome. I'm not sure where I put it, Giggity. Alright. But I'm glad you found it. Alright, so speaking of things we need to deliver back or put back. You, sir. Homing pigeon, send to destination. Gigaronis. Bam. And Giggity, what container did you find it in, man? Because I got other stuff in that container. Hey Arbos, how's it going? Probably in my junk drawer if I had to guess. I just used the S plus transfer tool. Okay. So no telling when it came from. So I'm just gonna go up here. Alright. So not there. Here, it had been in this drawer because that's where the other cables are. Alright. Okay, so we got a few things. Alright, so we got everything basically that we need to make. Let's see if we can bank this just right, because if we can, awesome, awesome, bam, all right. Was planning on getting an AC system hooked up in here a while ago. Did I forget the air conditioning units? I did. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, let's see here. I want to say... Not quite that good then. All right, let's I think we'll be able to park a refrigerator there. I gotta see how these cables snap into it now. Okay, that goes right up the middle. That's what I was hoping for. So I need probably one more of those. And let's see, where do these fit in? Oh, those go out the way I want them to go out. Excellent, excellent. Coming over there, all right. I think that's exactly how I'm going to want that. Yeah, I got the outlet here, got the outlet there. Sweet. Presuming he brought the air conditioning units, but maybe not. Ah. Alright, sweet. Okay, so now all we need to do is get back up top. If you could drop me on top of that, Giggity, I'd appreciate it. Or not. That'll work. Okay, so you need food and drink soon? Alright, we'll just hit those there. Yeah, the delay. Yeah, no worries, man. I got this. This is much more fun anyways. I need to pet these guys. Pet you. Pet you. Pet you. And hit the button. And then after a bit, I'm going to go make a refrigerator because we need a refrigerator and we need the S Plus Nanny. I keep resisting putting on a stack size mod because ouch. Haha, yeah. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be able to get up there the way I wanted to, Giggity, so I'm going to... There's no delay involved in that. So... We'll see how this works. Because Giggity's got some pretty gnarly lag over here, guys. I should be good now. Oh, nope. I can't survive another fall like that, so I'm just going to have to go and jump it again. It's all good though. It's all good. That's not Mojo. That's Tarantula. What's the attack stat on an incubator? Almost 500. Okay, so that tells me where I need to basically get it to start being able to thwack it for hundreds and stuff. Alright, that's... This will get us there, guys. No flying necessary. Yay for squirrel kitties. Alright. So this... So they say they have more range. So I'm going to trust that for the most part. Actually, Giggity, for maximum cooling, which will give you the maximum best hatch stats, we're going to need several, actually. So 1, 2, okay. So we want to make sure we have it covered. Now, the thing that we're really concerned about for part of it, though, well, it's not just the amount of thermal it provides, it's how fast it provides it. And because we have to turn it on and off on some of these dinos, it's going to require a bit. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one, and then 6 and 6, which will be 10. Or 3 and 3, which would be 6, which would be 10. So that sounds good. And then one more in the center. Oh, they snap to each other? Forget that. Oh. There we go. This is unpowered. I mean, it should have... We should actually have the gas in it. Lag's getting a bit better now. That's good, man. Yeah, the lag, it's not as horrible. Alright. Alright, and... Yeah, there's no gas. You should be able to pull gas from where we're at, though. Yeah, it's not turned on yet, but it should. I'm used to seeing wires, and I'm not seeing wires. So pull gasoline. Can't pull any there. Okay, we'll just run to the other side of this. We might be able to pull some from Ralph. Inventory, pull gasoline. There we go. There's Ralph. We can pull 54 out for Ralph. No telling if they're on or not. Because everything runs so silent. We'll have to see. If not, we'll fix it. We'll figure out a way to fix it. Alright, so they are powered now. Access inventory. What's the inventory? For batteries. Ah, okay. Yeah, if we were to do batteries. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it took damage finally. Okay. Your tribe mate was killed. Giggity? Not sure what killed him. That's rough. Okay. We're gonna up his that, and then we'll up his melee. Okay, well that's all right. So these are all there. So let's do this. So it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit inside. Lag killed you. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it sometimes. Rip giggity. Yeah, this place is not for the faint of heart. Let's see here. It's usually pretty tempered over here anyways. Yeah. I doubt the air conditioner reaches this far. So it automatically went down a whole degree. But the next thing we're going to do is pull in some metal. Or some wood, rather. Yeah, we got plenty of wood for right now. Okay, sweet. And Giggity, if you need to use a bed over here to respawn, man, feel free, dude. Taking a real quick peek. Look at that. Geek's got some super awesome cool stuff, guys. Look at that. That pick. And that crossbow. That crossbow's nice. I like the crossbow. I got a different crossbow I can make. That's... Alright. So, now we're going to close this. So as soon as we turn it off, and it's like as soon as we turn it off, we hear everything shut down. And this is just, again, us sort of making a test trial, guys. And you can see here, this is starting to get a little hot. We're already hitting hypothermia. Look at that. Look at that. This should... Yeah. Already killed hypothermia. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So we can now put up the fire. All right. So this is looking pretty good. We know this will do what we need it to do. We have enough AC units to chill down whatever's in here. If we need something to be really, really cold, I plan to get some Dimorphodons in here. We also have Procoptodons that'll be doing some stuff. So that's all good there. All right, so I need to make a refrigerator to put here so we can keep whatever kind of chow for the babies we have. When we're raising babies, Procoptodons will be there. one of these to empty out. Who? Okay, it's the gator that's got them all riled up. So you're on Bruce. You just want to get to Bruce. That's all you want to do. There, now you're close enough to Bruce. Alright. Really need this computer upgraded. Upgraded or maybe cleaned, Giggity. Sometimes, you know, a computer just needs the benefit of the doubt. Well, that was not bad. That was not good, though. I was about to go underneath the base, which, if I wanted to, I can. I got this built specifically for that. So I can go down here and run cabling and stuff, which I haven't needed. But we have it built in here just in case. That's kind of scary. Well, we did have to come in here once to build the pipeline for the bear barrel. Alright. So, I guess we need to check this generator while we got it. We're good there. We're just about there. It takes 6 hours to make one jug, which is why we're going to be building a lot of those. Alright, so next we need to build one refrigerator, which we don't have the metal ingots for. I see. So the next thing we're going to craft is a beehive. We're going to target pull this. We're going to build one. You can't place a personal grave down. That's weird. Where are you at, Gig? Are you in my base? Yeah, your corpse is just over there by the. Yeah, let me just go do this. I'm still crafting. I can't jump while crafting. I forgot. Yeah, your corpse is near the barn, Giggity. Afraid to go there from the lag. Not sure why there's so much lag. Well, I guess there's a whole lot of dinos over there. Yeah, I can drag your corpse to you in a bit, buddy. Just a moment, Gig. I'm making a beehive, and they take like a full 2 minutes to craft. Really want to do that zip anchor line too. And my bird's over there somewhere too, I think. Grab his bird, maybe. It washed. Yeah, your corpse washed up the shore. It was just on the shoreline. Yeah, I was just going to drag it to you from there. All right, so we have a beehive. So this is going to be our best way to get the metal, especially considering we're going to be watching some TV in a little bit. Oh, yeah, to you too. Note to self, never go into the water here. It's not exactly safe. I can grant you that. So armed with our... Wait. Wide bottom? Okay, you're right where we need you. Alright. armed with our metal and our beehive, we're going to go place an auction. Oh, we need to pull those and cook them really quick. Okay. Change of plans. Because we don't like wasting prime meat, especially now that we're having to tame stuff with it. You get this computer sometimes. Well, you know, a computer that's trustworthy and useful is really good, unless you run into stuff like that. Raw prime meat, pull all the stuff off of ebony, and hope that cooks. It should be cook faster than 2 minutes. Should be good. Oh, wrong door. Oh, me too, Gig. I just don't like the idea of any spoiling. And you can get a whole lot more off of alphas. Alright, so we're going to create an auction. We're going to sell our domesticated beehive. We are going to sell it for metal ingots. We're going to start the bid in the thousands range, and we're going to specify the buyout at as close to 1,500 as we can get it. Oh, well, I can just type it, then we'll just type it. That works for me. And we go with a one-day auction usually. All right, and that will probably sell within the day. And if you look, guys, the beehives. That's the bee honey. I should have did hive. See that? 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 pearls. There's mine. 50 element. I'm not sure if these actually sell for the element price or not. They probably do for the toxin. They might for the obsidian. Hard to say. But I do know for 1,500 metal, I can sell a beehive. Generally speaking. And there's only 11 pages of dinos. Let's see if there's anything worth it in the auction house today. Through 6,667. Yeah, we'll pass. Oh, Caprasuchus. That's cool. That's the halfway. Megalania, Plesiosaur. All these dinos that we'd love to buy. Here's a Pteranodon with 495 stamina. We hope to get something as good, if not better. See these two. Those are probably what we really want for wyverns. I can't. I'm guessing it's another Rex. So. Oh, there's a Tapejara, but that's 300 element. Ah, yuck. Utranus for 2k. Bad. So yeah. And eventually we'll see this auction sold or not, and we'll be able to claim it. Alright, so at this point, we've pretty much done all we're going to be able to do, guys, for today. Hard to say. We already got 2 levels up on this guy. We're going to up his stamina. At 6 points per, at 100, it's going to get 600 extra stamina, right? So, we eventually will get this thing leveled up to where we can use it and take it on for some kills and stuff. Alright, so not too bad, not too shabby. We don't necessarily have to build a refrigerator right now. I kind of want to get this done. Are you... I'm not sure, Sheridan, what you're actually asking. But welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Alright. Put that meat away. So we got some metal. I don't think we have enough to even build, like, a a beer barrel. Do we? That's got to be crafted somewhere else, I think. Yeah, we need 80 for that. We don't have enough for that yet. So, not too horrible, though. Not too horrible. That's Daedon saddle, Parasaur saddle. We're going to put that there. And there is True Argent landing over here. Okay. So we're going to put these up in the structures because we don't need them anymore. We got mostly what we wanted to built. Alright, these are in the tools bin usually, which go in the little craftsman-esque thing. And structures, put these metal pieces in there as well. Blueprints, that's gotta be, yeah, it's an extra, so that goes in the extra blueprints. Giggity's got something over here with him. Alright. So that puts us up to 60 metal. Not too horrible on the metal. Not too horrible. Alright. Oh, he might actually be dropping the metal off. I don't know. Okay, that is one thing I do need to do. Probably wouldn't hurt for me to... Yeah. You go check my other dinos. On my other server. And I also want to learn the motor for the zip line. Make it easier for me to get up to the actual places I usually have to get up to. Get zip line up from the boat to the top of the base also, which will make it easier for me as well. And while I'm over here, I guess I should get some fungal wood, because it takes fungal wood for some of the stuff that we're doing too. So I shall talk to you, unless you want to follow me to Aberration, man. I know you don't really feel good about that, so... Alright, so we're hot, because it's Aberration. I forgot to grab any flowers with me. We can turn that off for now. We're going there when you get level for a Rock Drake saddle. Ah, okay, well I can check that for you here. Aberration only. Rock Drake saddle is 75 giggity. At 75 you'll be able to learn it. Alright, so... Zip. My motor attachment. Oh, it takes blue gems and all sorts of other nasty stuff. Alright. Nothing really bad there. Is there any metal over here that I can use? 2 pieces of metal. Oh, yucky. Alright. And some raw. Okay. Can I make it? I can probably make it. You have the red gems? It takes 85 red gems, giggity. And those are pretty rare. You sold the beehive for 200. Oh yeah, okay. Well, cool. Then absolutely, I'll learn that for you. What was I looking for? The trough, because they got. Oh, yuck. So I need to get more meat for these guys too. Alright, so we'll learn that one. Gonna head back to your base and gather the gems. Alright. I'll be back on the server in just a little bit. Let's see what's on the aberration stuff. While we're here, we want to learn all that we can, right? I kind of want to learn one of these gas collectors and build one. That's kind of what I'm thinking to build next. Because I found a gas vein out here somewhere. And they supposedly work just like the Watchadoodles. Alright, we gotta go take the Spino out for a spin for a second, guys. We're gonna go a little bit over our time today. Not by much. Oh, wow. Look at all of these Textagos. Holy snot, this is gonna get a little bad. Actually, no. There's enough knockback on it. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and they're a mated pair. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Where are we at here? Not quite up where we want to be. Yeah. Oh, giggity. This area here, you're not going to get nameless. There's no nameless up here on the top tier. Like, where I've got the map explored, all this little area here, from like 30, 50 latitude to and 10 longitude, all the way to like 30, 50, and 40 longitude. That whole area is pretty safe from the nameless. Pretty safe to, sorta. I mean, you could take a big dino and transport it over here with you. I'm tired. I should stop moving. But no. But yeah, that's kind of what I did. I mean, Big Blue, we tamed it over on the Ragnarok server and we transported it with us. Like, you could take Sid over here and attack one of these beehives and just go nuts. Hey, gamer. I don't know when you're up at 5 a.m. I'm up at 6 a.m. because I wake up at 6 p.m. So I just been up for 12 hours. I go to bed in about 4. Alright, and Paris are time to die. Oh, and look at this Sarko, thinking it's going to get away. Alright. Oh, this could get a little bad because of the beehive. Well, the beehive's gone. Alright, and the last thing we have, there was a Parasaur that we saw over here. We're going to kill it probably, and that's going to be all the meat we're going to grab. We're going to dump that over. And then we're going to take Big Blue back to the base, drop all the meat, and come back over with all our bounty that we got. Oh, and just for good measure, we'll kill a dodo. Alright. I know there's some, like, green gems over there, but I don't really feel like going over to them. Oh, that's cool. We can do that. Or not. Okay. Still there? Good. Should just do this. Meat. Thank you. Oh. I don't remember Giggity. My brain is not what it used to be. Alright, and we're going to transfer all that meat. And then... I was saying that you could take a big dino and transfer it over with yourself. You know, you can upload the dinos and then download them here. I just recommend having 2 of those things to travel with. Let's make sure that we have... Yeah, we got plenty of things for the horse also. Okay. This may or may not work, but we're about to find it. Do we have anything that's a trophy? No. Okay, good. Are flyers allowed in Aberration? No, they are not. So you would need to bring like your rock drake. It's allowed. Flyers are not. Alright, so what's down in this thing? Alright, so we're going to use theater, travel another server, and we can just use this instead of using our dollop thing. But yeah, flyers break Aberration. Like a lot of what makes Aberration challenging and fun is totally destroyed with like a flyer. Like a Lamantria would totally break it, because most of the trick to Aberration is being able to move and traverse it. That's why do the flyers die or something? No, they're just not allowed to be transferred over. It's a unapproved dino. All right, and we're gonna go to Mag's bed. We're gonna spawn in here with that. Bam. But yeah, there are places on the map that aren't even built. Like there's just no texture because the flyers aren't supposed to be on there. And when you travel to a new world, and it's a big world, none of these dinos are yours because the game's trying to figure out who I am. All right, now we go. And we're going to max our FPS at 60 again. We got all of our stuffs. We got our things. We got our stuffs. We got our units that we wanted. All right, so should have some of that. Excelente. Okay. We're going to take the prime meat because we don't want it to go bad. All right, so required materials for the saddle. I'll get to that in just 1 second, Giggity. I'm just wanting to make sure that we get this prime meat cooked up. All right, the saddle needs to be made in Smithy, I'm sure. All right, we need 225 fiber, 350 hide, 125 metal, and 85 red gems. Not sure why that Ingram's in there. Oh, that's because I'm learning it. Okay. Popcorn. All those skins. Alright, and this is probably done cooking. Alright. And guys, that's gonna probably be it for the, well, motor. You can craft a motorboat in your own inventory. How silly is that? Alright, but you can't craft, you can make a motorized boat in your inventory, but you can't make a zipline motor? What kind of noise is that? Oh wow, does it have to be made like over here? It does, wow, okay. Nope, that's what I'll be working toward later. Occasionally I hear dinosaur noises that I don't recognize. That's one of them. But yeah, guys, we are, yeah, we're not going to be able to make our little thing. So, you know, it is what it is. But guys, it's been fun. Thank you for watching, everybody that's out there. I appreciate you for stopping by and saying hello. We are going to have us a good break. You all have a good morning, good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner. Whatever you guys are about to do. This is Max Sync with Convertible Turtle Gaming saying have a good one, and thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.